digital dust, where the malware grows, where the lawmen protecting your data flows. We fight the phishing and the ransomware. Yeah, we're the legendary Scam Rangers!
Hello.
Good morning, young sir. How are we doing?
Yeah, not too bad, mate. You?
Living the dream.
Busy weekend in the cyber world.
Oh, it's always busy. What with what is it? Huggy Face?
What is that one?
The AI that escaped.
Oh yeah. I heard about that. Yeah, it decided to go off on its own tangent, didn't it? Do some stuff.
It did.
Huggy Face, is that what it's been called?
Yeah.
I didn't read too much into it.
There's an excellent program on Netflix called When, I think it is, and it very much talks about that scenario.
Yeah, okay.
It's a series.
I'm not quite sure how to help
Alexa,
you.
stop.
Always listening. Always
Yeah.
listening.
That's a great lesson. We've already spoken about it. It is always listening. Sorry, it's on Netflix. Called When. It's very good.
Might have to look at that.
Yeah. Only a 7-part series, but it's very interesting.
Beauty. Right, so what are we going to discuss today? Cyber
Let's talk
CSR.
about how we are benefiting society, how we're pioneering for society. And when I talk about society, we are talking about everyone. Doesn't matter if you're working, doesn't matter if you're unemployed, doesn't matter if you're a lone parent. It is for everyone.
Nice. Sounds good. So we go on to...
Do you remember that quote that was attributed to George Bernard Shaw, I think it is? And it's the one thing that's always been very mindful. I've always been very mindful.
Okay.
The only thing, and I'm paraphrasing, the only thing necessary for evil to succeed is for the good man to do nothing.
Fair one. I have heard something similar to that, but I can't remember it. But as soon as you started talking, then I was like, I've definitely heard something like this before.
And I was determined we were not going to do nothing. We were going to do something about it.
Don't do nothing. Have them. Yeah, fair one.
Right, okay.
Go on to question 1.
Yeah.
What
is Cyber CSR?
Cyber CSR?
So, it's a very business-like term, CSR. It means corporate social responsibility.
Oh, nice.
Now, that is for established companies. You've also got companies that are not public yet, and they use what's called ESG, environmental sustainability and governance.
Nice.
But again, it's all the one thing. It's just one's before they go public, one's after they're public.
All right. Okay. Makes sense.
Yeah. And yeah, it's basically what good can a company do for society? How is the company benefiting society? And what Cyber CSR is, and again, this is something we've created. It doesn't exist yet. It's a concept. It's a concept that we've built. But Cyber CSR is empowering the breadth of society.
Brilliant.
Giving everyone the ability to be safer online.
Which is a big hot topic at the minute.
It should have been the hot topic when the internet was first introduced on the 1st of January 1990.
Yeah, fair one.
But we're playing catch up, so all we can do is try and make a difference.
Yeah, definitely. So, how does Cyber CSR work?
So again, it's quite a unique model we've built, but how it works is a company provides funding or resources to support society. That's fundamentally how it works.
Okay.
But how does it specifically work for cyber CSR? Well, every employee in the company is an individual first.
Yep.
And that's what we call in tier 1 cyber CSR.
Nice.
So companies are already looking to do it.
Yeah.
You know, if they empower their employees as individuals, it then gives them that awareness, that personal awareness and context. So when they're doing the employee awareness,
Yep.
they understand it so much more.
Yeah. Okay. Fair
It's
enough.
no good. It's no good someone turning around and saying, you click on this phishing link and it's going to cause the company a breach. Yeah, that makes sense. But wouldn't it be more personable if you turn around and says, you click on that phishing link, it's going to cause the company a breach, which is going to cause them to lose a lot of money, which is going to cause them to have to maybe consider redundancies, which is going to cause you to lose your job, which is going to cause you to not be able to pay your mortgage.
As an individual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every action has a reaction.
Yeah.
But what the individual profile does is it makes people aware of how it impacts them individually.
Yeah.
And that's what tier 1 cyber CSR is.
Nice.
The company's supporting society, building that baseline of awareness and reducing the risk to the company in itself, improving security, and still maintaining compliance. And they write it off as their security education awareness training.
I know that we used to in the Navy. We used to have awareness training annually on security and IT, and making sure that we didn't put random USB pens into the MOD's PCs, and whilst it's it's not something that the normal person would do, but it did happen.
So, what, you mean the USB one?
Yeah, Egypt's.
Oh,
And it was flag alarms big time, like straight away.
yeah.
People were doing it to
It was all,
charge the phones. They just
it
didn't
was
realise.
always, yeah. That's always been a counterintelligence and espionage methodology.
Yeah.
And it's proven for years. It's something we used to investigate in the military in my role in counterintelligence.
Yep.
And I was watching a program the other day, High Potential. It's based on the French.
Good, she is, isn't she?
She is very good. But in that episode, a tech founder, someone had slipped a USB key in his pocket. The police found it, and what did the police do? Immediately put it into their own system. And of course, the embedded malware corrupted the whole system.
Yep.
And I'm sitting there, my wife hates me watching programs like that because I'm sitting there going,
You're like, never would anybody do that.
no. And yeah.
Put it into a sandbox or something.
Well, yeah. But then you talk about Huggy Face.
Yep.
That was in Sandbox. But this is what I was trying to explain to the wife. The Sandbox was good, but it still has physical connectivity.
Right, okay.
Fundamentally, what they should do is build it on an air gap system. And I was trying to explain to her the difference between an air gap and a sandbox.
Yeah.
But anyway, so yeah, but that compliance training you're talking about,
yep,
that is a requirement for every employee pretty much now. Anyone who wants to be compliant to any international standards,
yeah,
it requires that annual training.
Yeah, okay.
And 99% of organisations now, what they're doing is pushing like phishing training and measuring click rates and stuff like that.
Yeah, okay.
But in all honesty, the same security education awareness training, the only thing it actually achieves is if you watch the same individual do it over a couple of years, you won't see their security awareness developing. What you'll see is their time to complete reducing.
Because they remember. They're like, oh yeah,
absolutely.
I remember. Click.
Absolutely. They're not learning anything. They're just recognising the answers, and getting quicker at completing it.
Yeah, okay.
So there's no benefit to the organisation at all.
No. Which then puts them at risk. Both.
Oh, absolutely.
Like you said right at the beginning, as an individual, it puts them at risk. As an organisation, they put at risk.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And cyber insurance companies, they want a company getting cyber insurance will present their click rates and say, "Oh, we've reduced our click rates. That shows we're improving."
Yay! No.
No, not a bit of it. It's absolutely chronic. But that's compliance for compliance.
Yeah. So how much does it cost?
What does Cyber CSR cost? Well, actually, that is a really nice. It costs nothing potentially.
Yep. Yep. Costs nothing.
It costs nothing. It's nil cost potentially. So we talk about companies that have cyber insurance.
Yep.
If you do Cyber CSR and you can demonstrate that your security awareness in your organization is improving,
Yep.
which means you're reducing your risk profile, you then present that to the insurance company and they turn around and say, right, we're going to give you a reduced premium because you're reducing the risk.
That makes sense.
So straight away, you're seeing, actually, that cyber CSR, which we're going to do anyway because it improves security for the company, and that security improvement we're gaining is actually going to cost us nothing. Because we recover the cost in our cyber insurance premium reduction.
Yeah. Like no claims bonus.
Like that, yeah, literally. And more to the point, you're also reducing your risk. 99, however, whatever percentage, the majority of breaches are down, unfortunately, to a human factor.
Right.
If we turn, and that's what Cyber CSR does as well, it guides employees to not be a risk. No employee is a risk if they're properly trained. They become security champions.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and that's it. It turns every employee into a security champion, which reduces risk, reduces cyber insurance premium, pays for itself.
You get to keep your job.
Yep. And maybe even get a pay rise. Because they're making more profit because they're not having to spend out on compliance.
Yeah, good shout. So, who can benefit?
So, we spoke about the tiers. There are 4 tiers in our model, in our Cyber CSR model. Tier 1 is that first basic training that every employee gets.
Yep.
Who benefits? The individual benefits and also society benefits. Because every individual trained is establishing what we could call the common cyber competence. That's that foundation of knowledge across the whole of society. Plus, when they go home, if the wife picks up a USB key, the husband will turn around and say, "Excuse me, I'm aware of this now. That's a risk.
Yeah.
Don't do that." And straight away, he's imparting further knowledge. So you're seeing a cascade effect.
Yeah.
Tier 2. Well, what Tier 2 is all about is every employee, or a lot of employees, any employee who's married and has a child, is looking at becoming a parent. They have a tertiary role. Their first role in life is as an individual.
Yep.
From the company perspective, their second role is as that employee.
Yep, good shout.
So their tertiary role is as a parent, building the next generation. And that's what Tier 2 is. It's where the company turns around and says, look, we're also going to sponsor this parental awareness so you can benefit, you can empower your children. Digital culture in the home.
Yeah,
Tier
because
3.
they're in it. As soon as they come in the world now, they're in it.
Well, they're in it before they come in the world.
Yeah, we wasn't in it.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't even a thing growing up.
Yeah.
But now, straight from the minute they're there, an entity, it's affecting them some way, shape, or form.
Absolutely. And the threat's only getting worse.
Unless there's an apocalypse. You know what I mean? It's not going to go away. It's just going to increase, get smarter, get more in your life than ever.
Well, the fundamental thing is, from our perspective, the threats haven't changed. They've got more complicated, they've got more complex, but they haven't changed. The basics still reside. You know, the basics still reign. That hasn't changed. But that's what we've got to do. We've got to build that basic awareness across society.
Yeah.
Tier 3 So what that's tier 3 is about is, if you as an employee, if you're a member of a book club, well, tier 3 might be that employer supporting any communities associated with the company.
Yeah, okay.
Through employees. And tier 4 is that community outreach. Everyone else.
So it's literally just nobody's exempt. It's hitting everybody.
Everybody needs it.
In some way, shape, or form.
And you look at the NHS, for example, the HSE, all these health services, they're putting more and more engagement through technology.
Yeah, yeah.
So everybody needs to engage. And you look at banking, it's becoming more digital. You know, you look at Sweden, it's cashless. Everyone has to be online.
Yeah.
You know, so we're being forced to engage with technology, but not being empowered. And that's what we're about. That's what Cyber CSR is.
Yeah, yeah. Good shout. Good shout. So we actually have a tool that can help with this. Let me just show the website.
Posi does this.
Posi.
And that's the thing about Posi. It's personal. It's everybody. You know, it's. Oh, we built this in 2020.
It's not a new thing. Despite
No,
it being
us-
like front and center of society now, this is something obviously you've been working on for a very long time.
Well, the journey started 2015. I
Very
started the
long
journey. Yeah. And I must admit, Posi in its current form was launched in 2020.
Brilliant.
You know, when it went from being that concept in a book,
Yep,
to a digital app.
yeah.
And no, you don't have a copy of the book. I've got one somewhere.
No, I wonder what was going on. The kitten behind me is trying to attack my sofa.
There's the book. That's
Oh.
what it all started with.
Nice.
Security in the digital world.
Look at that.
And that hasn't changed.
Awesome. So, why is it so different?
Again, we start at the very top. P, personal. Every person requires cybersecurity awareness. Every person is different. How we look, what we do online, what we want to do online, what we hope to achieve, everything is different. So we need that personal awareness.
Brilliant.
And that's what Posi does. Posi gives you that personal awareness, and then it looks at your awareness, your threat awareness, how much you understand risks, and it gives you personal guidance. So it looks at what you know, what you don't know, and it gives you that specific guidance to develop what you don't know. And then here's the crux. We don't want you to pay more. You know, it's minimal a year. We only put a charge in it to encourage people to commit. If you pay money for it, you're going to put time to it.
Absolutely. Yeah, you make it.
Yeah, and that's what it's all about.
Wild, don't you? If you're going to pay for something.
Absolutely.
Otherwise, if it's like a random freebie, it'd be like, oh, I'll look at that at some point.
Well, the whole thing was, what did you do with those free leaflets you get through the letterbox? You fold them up, use them to prop up the table. Yeah, but yeah, literally.
And I made them. It's just sat on my desk.
But yeah, conceptually, I should say.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
But yeah, it gives you the guidance and then encourages you to go back and do it again.
Yep.
Once you've learned that guidance, and then it'll give you more guidance. It's all about a journey. No one expects you to become
person, is it?
No, because it empowers everybody as a parent.
Yep.
Children learn through what they see.
Absolutely.
So if you learn, I mean, mobile phone, as I said, during COVID, I had my grandsons were living with us. In the whole period of COVID, all those years, my mobile phone was at the dinner table once.
Yeah.
And I told them beforehand, I said, look, I have to have my phone at the table. I'm expecting an important business call. It's there. It's on silent. I will see it, but I will need to leave the table. That is the only time my phone was at the table.
Brilliant.
But then, even now, they come and visit at the weekends. They spent the summer down here. Not once did they have their phone at the table.
Because it's learned.
Absolutely.
Learned behaviour. If you let them get away with stuff, they'll try even harder. If you set the boundaries at an early age, and that's what we're getting at, you know what I mean? If you can teach the fundamentals, even the basics of don't click links in emails and things like that, then that's something that they should take away. If they're not super clever, or they're defiant or something like that, then they will learn the hard way. But at some point they will learn.
Absolutely. And I mean, the other side of the coin is, our respected seniors. My mother-in-law, she will quite happily ring me up at 11 o'clock at night and say, I've received this email. It doesn't look right.
Yeah.
And for me, that's a win.
Yeah, absolutely. I've got exactly the same thing going on at the minute. So I've spent the weekend helping counteract 2 different cyber attacks on different websites. And, to them / the person who hosts one of them, there's a big confused question mark above the head, because it's like, why are this tiny little one-man band campsite or construction company targets to cyber attacks? Why are they being hacked? Why are they being, things being installed on the website to kill it?
Well, once upon a time, from a threat perspective, when the turned around and said, well, actually, because the person, the attacker, is justifying the effort by what they're going to achieve. But in all honesty, it's not even that nowadays.
No.
Because a lot of the attacks can be done by AI bots and so forth. So they will attack thousands upon thousands, if not millions, of websites simultaneously.
Yep.
And it's no effort to them.
No. I must have
and
been
all they have to do
in the middle
is
of an
succeed
attack
on one.
on Saturday, because it was everything that I was doing, it was trying to stop me doing more.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it had created a load of administrator accounts on the WordPress, and I reset them before I started removing anything. I set them down from administrator down to subscriber, and then I started to investigate even more. And then, as the more I got into it, the more it was trying to do. It tried to kill my account, change my username so that I couldn't log in. At one point, it even decided to wipe all of the images and the design layout of the website to try and redirect me to get it.
Yeah.
And eventually stopped them both over the weekend, but it's been a carnage weekend.
Yeah,
but
it's absolutely
what I'm getting at is the what you come back to about your parents will phone you up if there's something not right or there's a link not right. I've exactly the same. So I got a message on Sunday, something's not right, my mobile's not letting me on my website. Is it working your end? Can you have a look at this? I've had it this morning. Got out of the shower this morning and I had a message from the dude who hosts the one that I was fixing on Saturday, and he's like, I keep getting this email from my website. I think it's trying to con me into clicking links. And I looked at it, I was like, mate, that one is a genuine one. But you're right not to follow links. But you
absolutely.
have a look at your website, because it's had a critical error and the website is warning you about it.
Yeah, I mean, this goes back to one of the very early podcasts we did when we spoke about the S's.
Yeah.
Skepticism.
Yeah.
Suspicion. If people can pick that up, and again, this is everything that's guided in Posi.
Nice.
It's not taught because everyone actually knows it. But what we try to do with Posi is get everyone to actually realise it and recognise that it is actually a beneficial activity.
Yeah.
This is why you do it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, what makes Posi different?
Oh, so many. Well, we can start with the very top one. It's personal.
Yep.
It's for every person as an individual. Every person is different. No two people are the same.
No.
That's the first one. Second one, we spoke about Cyber CSR. It doesn't exist. We've built the concept. We've built the model. We're delivering the model. It's pioneering. Potentially, it's nil cost. For an employer, it's nil cost. But what we've done is we've recognised that family units, family groups. So to try and reduce the cost, make it desirable for everyone, we've even built family groups on Cyber Guardian and packages now. What are the USPs? It only requires your name and email. Doesn't require any other information. We don't even take payments. That's all done through Stripe. That's all done through platforms. It's all done in the most secure way.
Yeah,
it's built with security in mind. Yeah, I could keep on going on about the USPs. Yeah, small, medium business. We have a profile specific for small, medium business because they have those workplace threats, but they actually need to put resilience in place.
Yep.
But a small, medium business, it's a one-man band sometimes.
Yeah.
They can't afford big cybersecurity consultancies.
No.
So we just guide them to develop the basics to keep them alive.
Yeah.
Help their business. Parents, we hear about social media ban. It's good for the future generations. It's not necessarily going to have great impact now. But as you said, children get a digital profile as soon as they're born.
Yep.
But what we need to do, and what Posi does, is helps parents develop that digital culture in the home.
Yeah.
So they can lead by example.
Absolutely.
We talk about USPs and unique. Every individual is unique, but what every profile has as well is different threats. So an individual is concerned about different threats to a parent, to an employer, to a small, medium business. So that's what else makes you Posi unique.
Brilliant.
Every profile is built around the threat profile. We don't, as an individual, you're really not bothered about business email compromise because that's not a threat to you.
Not necessarily, no.
And then, as an employer, you're not bothered about the Huggy Wuggy scam because that's not a threat to you.
No.
So let's make a difference, and that's what we're looking to do. And those are just a few of the USPs.
Many more.
Oh, absolutely.
Best thing that you can do is literally go on to one of the websites that we've got and find out for yourself. Look at what would affect you as a person or your business or whatever, and then try and find the information that can make you safer and more aware. We've got the Posi tool, we've got Scam Rangers, Scamarillo, there's Surf Safer Online, Cyber Guardian. Yeah, all of these things tied together will give you the best picture that can affect you as a person or your family or your business.
Absolutely. I mean, you look at the internet, it's lawless. It's like the Wild West. And that's why we've built Scamarillo.
Absolutely.
It's like the Wild West. But on Scamarillo, if you're not sure of what threats exist here, go on Scamarillo. Every threat is an outlaw. And you can see what threats are pertinent to you. And it's really, even around the dinner table, it's an excellent conversation point as well. We talk about meme match, cyberbullying. There's so many different threats on there, and they're so unique. Absolutely. You look at the cyber, look, there's so many of them.
And that's not all of them. We've got a lot.
No, not a bit of it.
Absolutely loads on there. And like you just mentioned Mean Madge, you can go onto each of the individual process, find out what they're about, what they do. You know, it's not tongue in cheek, but it's designed to appeal to anybody. It's not corporate text. It's not designed to bore you when you're reading it. It's to the point with, you know, visuals that can appeal to anybody.
Absolutely. That non-technical jargon, as you said.
Absolutely.
We've not tried to make it complicated.
Nope.
I mean, you've got Loving Lou on there, which is romance scams. There are so many on there. You know, every single one of them is a different threat.
And at some point, a lot of people who are probably watching this, they're probably watching this for a reason, because they want to be more aware, or they've been hit by something that's affected them in some way, shape, or form. Chances are, on Scamarillo, you will find something that resonates with you.
The shocking thing is,
give us a scream.
Absolutely. But the shocking thing is, I can guarantee you go onto Scamarillo, you will know somebody who has been impacted by one of those scams.
Yeah.
But I can also be fairly confident saying it's highly unlikely that you will know that they've been impacted, because a lot of people don't tell anyone because they're embarrassed. There's no need to be embarrassed. You know, we've got to unite. This is the internet revolution.
Yeah.
We as a society have got to take control. We've got to take control of our own security online. And that's what Posi does.
Yeah. Absolutely. Did I bring Posi up?
Well, Posi is surf safer online, because that's what we want everyone to do. We want you to be able to surf safer online.
Absolutely. And you can start a free evaluation and then go through the process, answer some questions about you, and it should give you a better idea of how aware you are and where your gaps may be.
Absolutely. And I mean, we talk about it'll cost you nothing. Yeah. So we had to put a charge on Posi, because that pays for us to make it available.
Yeah.
To make it better. You know, I don't want to become a multi-billionaire. That's not my goal. I'm not looking to challenge Elon Musk.
If only.
That's not my goal.
No.
You know, Posi's already made a difference. I can tell you some people who it has already educated and changed the way they are online for the better.
Yeah.
So Posi's already worth its weight in gold.
We just want to help more.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get that
raise awareness
out there. Get that awareness out there. You know, and try to reduce these cyber risks, which are only getting smarter, only getting bigger, and the awareness needs to grow with it.
Absolutely. And the problem is the frustration, rather, not the problem. The frustration. Threats haven't changed.
No.
Since the very beginning of the internet, as we said, 1st January 1990, it was officially born. But the threats are still the same now as they were then.
Yeah.
They just look differently. They look more complex. But fundamentally, the threats are still the same.
Yeah. Absolutely. So if anybody's been affected by anything that we've been said, or you know, it's resonated with them in some way, shape, or form, if you have a look on the websites, if you can't find whatever's affecting you on any of the sites, reach out to us. We'll either know where to get you advice or how to help you in some way, shape, or form.
That's right.
And that's essentially what we're wanting to do. We just want to help.
Yeah, that is all we're looking to do. If we don't know the answer, we know someone who does.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we've covered everything. Are you happy with everything we've covered today, Graham?
I think, yeah. Absolutely.
Perfect. Well, on that, we'll sign off. Thank you very much. We'll see you next time.
Absolutely, young sir. Have an awesome day. And yeah, surf safe online.